Hello and welcome to Tricia's Cards and Crafts. This is my Christmas series and I'm going to show you how I made this card. I am going to change it up slightly. I'm going to change the colour in a little bit, the colours that I've used. Okay, so I'll just explain how what you need to make this card. I've used a sheet of A4 card, and I cut it at 21 centimetres the lengthways, so I cut 21 centimetres off the length, and then I've scored it and folded it at 10.5 centimetres to make a DL size card. And then I've used a piece of gold foil card, and that is cut at 20 centimetres long and 10 centimetres high. Oh yeah, because I'm doing it vertically rather than horizontally. I've got a piece of old olive, no, I think this is Mossy Meadow. This is Mossy Meadow, and this one is cut at it's cut at, with my ruler, yeah, 19.5 and 9.5, and then a piece of white that is cut at just under 9 centimetres. It's about 8.75 centimetres, and it should have been 9. And it's 18.5 long. Okay, and then I've got two more pieces. This one's I'm swapping over 2 inches because it suits me my measurements better. So this one is just about 4.25, just over 4.25 inches long, and this one is 4 inches long, and this one is 1 inch wide, and this one's 1.25 inches wide, and those are for the sentiments. Okay, right, and I've got a piece of ribbon. I will be having a piece of ribbon that I'm going to use to decorate as well. Right, the stamp set I'm using is called Joyful Holly, and I'm just using this image plus the insert sort of just to insert the colours with, so it's like a two-step, and I've also got the holly berries as well. The colour I'm going to be using, the colours I'm going to use are Old Olive and Real Red. So I've got Old Olive and Real Red stamps, ink stamp pads. Okay, so just going to cleaned all the others, but I didn't clean this one. Right, so for the card I'm just going to stamp with the Old Olive to start with, to do the leaves. Do the outline first, and one in this corner, and one in this corner here. Okay, and then I'm going to use the second part, the second step of the stamping, and just need to be careful how you position this one, because this is going to colour the leaves in for me. So push this down to colour that one in, and the same thing with this one. Try not to get it on your fingers. And this one, whoops, there we go, onto there. And that one's slightly moved when I put it down, but it's fine because it's stamping and it's not always perfect, and it shows that it has been handmade. Right, now for the berries. Here we go. What's that? There we go. There we are. So the berries are done. Just wipe this one over before I get myself covered in red. There we go. So that's the front. Now for the sentiment. We'll go back to the green again. There we go. I think that should be okay. And yeah, that should be alright. And on here, make sure there we are. Never mind. There we go. So that's the sentiment done. And while we're doing the stamping, I'll do the envelope, and I thought it'd be nice to put the holly on the back of the envelope as well, on the flap. There. And then the infill. And position this there we go. There we are, that one's done. And then for the berries, back to the red again. There we go. Oops. There we are. So that's the envelope done. Right, and now for just going to trim this little piece. With this punch. This is the, I can't remember, I think it's the Beautiful Label punch. And do the same thing on the other end. Try and centre it up. There we go. Ooh, that was a bit close. That'll be alright. and then the same for this one. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this out. There we are. But it's not straight. I'm going to have to cut a tiny little bit off this. A moment. Just a little tiny strip. There we go. Really narrow slither off that so that it will fit in. Still doesn't seem to want to, but we'll try. Yeah, yes, it will this time. And cut a piece off this end, and then we'll just see how much. Just need a little bit more of that. There we go. Right, put this through, and then pull that back through. There, and that should. Oh, well, that's okay. We'll have it like that. So there we go. That's the sentiment done. And I got red all over my fingers. Hang on a second. Just get some wet my finger. There we go. Great. I'm going to have pink fingers for the rest of the day. There we go. Get that off there. Right, let me put this one away. Right. Great. Very highly pigmented is this red ink. It's very difficult to get off once you've got it on. Right, so that's that one done. So I'll stick this on now. I shouldn't have perhaps cut that much off, but never mind. I'll use this one. I'll start putting this card together. Will have to be right to the edge, but it can come down a little bit, I think. There we go. So we'll put this together. So here's the base. Let's put all the parts together again. Make sure I've got my card the right way in. So first of all, the foil layer. Got a narrow margin around. Next for my mossy meadow layer. There we go. and goes down next with a bit more of a border. Now for my holly layer. There we go. And that goes on like that. A nice narrow layer of the border of green around it. There we go. And now we need the sentiment, which is going to go there. So I'm going to use some dimensionals for this one. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I think that should be about there. There we go. Right, now for finishing things off, so I'm going to make a ribbon with this ribbon, which is from the All the Trimmings ribbon combo pack, and you've got Old Olive and Poppy Parade, and it's gold edged metallic thread, and we'll just tie this through the loop. Just a little bit smaller. Pull again. There we are. Tighten that up. There we go. And then just trim these off. Actually, there we are. And that one should be. There. Yeah, there we go. So, ribbon. I'm going to use a little mini glue dot to put on the back, just to make sure I use 2. We'll put that there. And finish it off with some of these little red rhinestone basic jewels. And here we go. I can put one in each of the single berries. Pick it up. And I mean, I could put them on all of them, and one just in the middle here. I think that just finishes off nicely. And there we go. So, here's my finished card. I don't know which I prefer, whether on my envelope, of course. Whoops. It's the envelope to match. There we go. Here's the red version. I'm not quite sure which one I like best. I think I like the green, actually. There we go. And I like the foil, I think. I'd rather have with the foil. I think it just makes it, elevates it a little bit more. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, you can leave them below. Or you can email me at triciascardsandcrafts@yahoo.com. Yeah, and if you'd like to see more of the videos, you can click on the subscribe button, and if you click on the little bell icon, you'll be notified when I post a new video. If you want any of the materials and things I've used today. You can find them on my online shop, which is at Tricia's Cards and Craft. That's not crafts this time, it's craft.stampinup.net. Okay, and you can find everything there plus lots more. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas. Bye.